Commodore Amiga vs Atari ST, a battle of 16-bit titans. Introduction. The Commodore Amiga and the Atari ST were two iconic home computers that defined the era of 16-bit computing in the 1980s. Both machines boasted impressive specifications, multimedia capabilities, and a dedicated fan base. This comparison aims to delve into the similarities, differences, strengths, and weaknesses of the Commodore Amiga and the Atari ST, shedding light on their contributions to the computer industry and the fierce competition they fostered. Historical context. The Amiga and Atari ST emerged during a time when personal computing was gaining momentum. Released in 1985, the Amiga arrived a year before the Atari ST, which hit the market in 1986. These machines aimed to provide superior multimedia and gaming experiences to home users, challenging the dominance of Apple and IBM in the personal computer arena. Hardware and architecture. A. Commodore Amiga. The Amiga line of computers featured custom-designed chips, including the Agnes, Denise, and Paula, which offered exceptional graphics, sound, and multitasking capabilities. Its advanced architecture allowed for smooth scrolling, sprite animation, and high-color displays, giving the Amiga a considerable advantage in multimedia applications. B. Atari ST. The Atari ST relied on a Motorola 68000 processor, like the Amiga, and offered competitive performance. However, it lacked custom chips dedicated to graphics and sound, which impacted its multimedia capabilities compared to the Amiga. The ST's strength lay in its MIDI support, making it popular among musicians and desktop publishers. Graphical capabilities. A. Commodore Amiga. With its custom chips, the Amiga delivered groundbreaking graphics for its time. It supported a palette of up to 4096 colors, smooth animations, and an innovative hold and modify mode, allowing for efficient color changes in real time. The Amiga's graphical prowess made it a preferred choice for game developers and graphic artists. B. Atari ST. Although the Atari ST fell short in terms of custom graphics chips, it still offered respectable graphical capabilities. It supported a 16-color palette and had a resolution of 320-200 pixels, which was standard for the era. The ST's monochrome high-resolution mode, known as medium resolution, made it suitable for certain desktop publishing tasks. Sound capabilities. A. Commodore Amiga. The Amiga's custom sound chip, Paula, provided 4 hardware mixed channels capable of producing 8-bit stereo audio. It supported digital sampling and featured advanced sound synthesis capabilities, making it a favorite for musicians and sound designers. B. Atari ST. In comparison, the Atari ST's sound capabilities were relatively limited. It utilized a general MIDI chip, the Yamaha YM2149, which offered 3 channels of sound. While serviceable, it couldn't match the Amiga's audio capabilities, especially in the realm of music production. Operating systems. A. Commodore Amiga. The Amiga initially came with the Amiga OS, a multitasking operating system that provided a visually appealing and user-friendly interface. Later versions of the Amiga OS introduced enhancements and improvements, cementing the system's reputation for efficient multitasking and stability. B. Atari ST. The Atari ST was bundled with the TOS, the operating system, developed by Digital Research. Although TOS lacked the visual polish of Amiga OS, it provided a straightforward and functional interface. Some Atari ST models allowed users to install alternative operating systems, such as GEM, Graphical Environment Manager, and Mint. Mint is now TOS, which expanded the system's capabilities. Software and applications. A. Commodore Amiga. The Amiga boasted an impressive library of software, including productivity applications, graphic design tools, and a vast collection of games. Its multimedia capabilities attracted developers, resulting in a plethora of creative and groundbreaking titles. B. Atari ST. The Atari ST excelled in the realm of music applications, with software like Cubase and Notator being popular choices among musicians. It also had a decent selection of productivity software, but it couldn't match the diversity and quantity of software available for the Amiga. Gaming and demo scene. A. Commodore Amiga. The Amiga was a gaming powerhouse, thanks to its advanced graphics, sound, and multitasking capabilities. It hosted a wide range of influential and critically acclaimed games, including titles like Lemmings Worms and Speedball 2. The demo scene, a community of creative coders, also flourished on the Amiga, pushing the system's limits and producing stunning audio-visual demonstrations. B. Atari ST. While not as renowned for gaming as the Amiga, the Atari ST still had a respectable library of games. It featured titles like Dungeon Master Star Glider and Midwinter. The demo scene on the ST was also active, albeit to a lesser extent than on the Amiga. Market competition and legacy. A. Commodore Amiga. The Amiga enjoyed a strong following, particularly among gamers, graphic artists, and video enthusiasts. Despite its technical superiority in various aspects, mismanagement and business issues hindered Commodore's ability to capitalize fully on the Amiga's potential. The Amiga's legacy continues to thrive within the retro computing and demo scene communities. B. Atari ST. The Atari ST garnered a dedicated user base, primarily among musicians, desktop publishers, and budget-conscious consumers. While it couldn't surpass the Amiga in terms of overall market success, the Atari ST left a lasting impact on the computer music scene. However, financial struggles and a lack of innovation caused the decline of the Atari brand in the computer market. Conclusion: the Commodore Amiga and the Atari ST were two influential 16-bit computers that shaped the landscape of personal computing in the 1980s. The Amiga excelled in multimedia capabilities, offering advanced graphics, sound, and multitasking abilities, making it a favorite among gamers and artists. On the other hand, the Atari ST appealed to musicians and desktop publishers with its MIDI support and cost-effective approach. Ultimately, both machines left an indelible mark on the computer industry, each with its own strengths and weaknesses, contributing to the rich history of computing.